I have the daily graphic, truth and accuracy every day. Today is the 20th of February 2024. Cleanest Region Ranking campaign launch is today. That is Dr. Archibald Lecha. He is the Volta Regional Minister. He will be launching the company. He will be launching the campaign today. And then we have a vote overwhelmingly for Mahama on December 7. NDC tells Ghanaians. NPP names National Campaign Committee. That was yesterday. And we had our correspondent, or our, I'll call him the legal backing. That's what I call him, the strong legal backing. Hansen, he was there to bring us every information that we required. Yeah. Push to exceed revenue target. New Finance Minister urges GRA. Kasapreko raises 600 million Ghana cedi through stock exchange. And then on the back page, we have release of 150 million Ghana cedi for potholes patching inadequate, the contractors are saying. And in as much as they are commending the government for releasing such an amount, they are also pleading that we are pleading that the money should be increased in view of the nature of the work, the workload. Remember yesterday I was talking about this thing about the 150 million, and the question was for what, really? Because 150 million Ghana cedis. It was 150 million dollars. It's a different thing. We know this. 150 million Ghana cedis. It's not much, really, when it comes to road construction, because road construction is very expensive. Now we know that they are patching roads, but still, you're using the same material that you used to build a road. The same machinery, same equipment. So when you say, look, and roughly, a kilometer of road costs about $1 million to build. Unless, of course, they have targeted roads that but we have not even been told that. That's what I'm saying, unless, of course. Yes. But then I hear it's for the first quarter. So the 150 million for the first quarter. Yesterday I mentioned that, yeah. We'll see how it's spread. But guess what? You're taking 150 million to fix potholes, but you owe the people the contractors who are supposed to build the roads. Most of the contractors are old. And they're owing to the tune of 2 billion. 2 billion, yeah. So think about it. Yesterday. It's like a drop in the ocean. Really. So anyway. Speed up investigation into Japa Dubai CEO's death. Residents demand. I'm done. Well, we have the Ghanaian Times, and it says here, at Tap and Go digital platform launch, government procures 100 electric buses to enhance mass transit operations. Okay, a lot of questions. I'm sure we'll delve into this in the conversation on the news review segment. But so many questions come to mind. What happened to Ayalolo? How did we run it? Right now, the initial concept during Kufuor's time, 2007, the BRT, bus rapid transit. Right, we created the lanes. We do not monitor them. The lanes don't exist anymore. They don't exist. I mean, they are there. The markings are there, but the buses are not running as they're supposed to do. Then we did this thing where we went from BRT to quality bus service. And man, I mean, and now we've gone to import buses to enhance. Tap and go. Well, we'll see. General election date change from December 7th to November. It's not feasible this year. Dr. Bosman Asari, there of the EC, speaking. Will investigate and prosecute $12 million expenditure on botched Ejapa royalties deal if ... and this is coming from the NDC. Over 71,000 informal sector workers enrolled on Tier 1 pension scheme. That's it. The Chronicle. Ochihene fulfills promise, releases lands to YEA for youth in Agric project. Era of Chimpe with car owners is over. That is Baumia speaking. SML drags Fourth Estate to court over GRA contract ruckus. NDC mad over 12 million splurge on a Japa deal. That story is on page 2, 3, and 5 respectively. Vote for night shift for farmers. That is Sami Jemfi addressing the media yesterday. And the quote for today is 1 Timothy 6:10. For the love of money is a root of all kinds of evil. Some people, eager for money, have wandered from the faith and pierced themselves with many griefs.
There's a story on the back page, actually, of the Ghanaian Times that I want to quickly read portions of it. It says here, GA announces 19 events for NISAC.
Wow.
So the Ghana Athletics has announced 19 major events to be competed for at the maiden National Invitational Students Athletics Championship, scheduled for February 24th to 28th at the University of Ghana Sports Complex. Over 2,000 athletes from more than 50 selected senior high and technical institutions are expected to take part in the event. Now, Mr. Bawa Fuseni, president of the GA, told the Times Sports yesterday that out of the 19 events, 14 will be contested by boys and girls, with the rest of the 5 for single sexes. So there will be 14 that will be competing. For both, and then there will be the individual. I think the rest, the five others will be individualized. So the events open to both boys and girls include 100, 200, 400 meters, 400 meter hurdle, 800 meters, 1,500, 4 by 100, 4 by 400, and 4 by 400 mixed relays. Of course, we have long jump, triple jump, high jump, javelin, shot put, discus. And 100-meter hurdles will be only competed for by girls, with boys chasing honors in the 110-meter hurdles. All right. The 3,000 event is also open to only girls, with the boys expected to compete in the 5,000. All right. So it's going to be interesting.
It's going to be
a fun
very,
time. Yeah, and
very
right here on Citi TV. All right. I have the Daily Guide. Let me just quickly give you a couple of big ones here on the front page of the Daily Guide. We have 2024 elections. Baumia chairs MPP campaign. Nana and Kufuor advisors. And let's share Global Pie. Kufuor is speaking there, and he's photographed with Amy E. Pope of the IOM. All right.
I have the Anchor newspaper revealing the truth. Tension brews at Ahmadiyya hospitals over recruitment scam. Victims head to court. Zoom Lion trains sanitation team for All African Games. And then the big one is yesterday's reveal. Baumia's campaign team out. Kwabena Jepon Ewukukabo. Boydu others featured. So the names are represented here for those who do not know yet. We have Dan Botwe. He is the campaign chairman and strategist. Nana Kumia, who is a deputy campaign chairman. Justin Frimpong Kodia, director of operations. Obi Amwa, deputy campaign manager for parliamentary affairs. And then we have Kwabena Jepon, senior aide to flag bearer. John Boydu, senior aide to flag bearer. Mavis Hawakumsing, coastal campaign head. Peter McMenu, chairman for electoral affairs. Sami Ewuku, senior aide to flag bearer. And then Dennis Edward Abuaje, campaign communications.
Wow. Okay. Interesting times ahead. The New Finder has these headlines. Let me just do it quickly before we go for sports. Hotel Association surprised at Dr. Awal's exit. Okay. Dan Botwe leads Dr. Baumia's campaign. CBG, others help Casapreco raise 600 million Ghana cedis from bond market. We have transport services digitized, starting with Metro Mass to improve operational efficiency. That's what we have for the newspapers this morning. A couple of headlines on citynewsroom.com. Let me just give you the big ones. We have declaring Armentia South organizer wanted an overreaction. NDC rebukes police. We have top trending stories. Okoboy to launch book on Ghana's COVID-19 fight. We have a police service dissociates itself from DCOP Wabu's exclusion of military in elections comment. We can't be blamed for Akosombo Dam spillage. Ghana Meteo insists. And Jarapa Music, confident of arresting killers of Jarapa Dubai CEO. All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Viral video, NDC's Menchia South organizer expected to honor police summons today. Achim Ebuakwa Traditional Council settles case against Begro chief. ECG disconnects Accra Academy from power grid over debt. Majority leadership reshuffle halted for deeper consultations. Then we have 2024 polls. NPP constitutes national campaign committees. Akufo-Addo named advisors. NPP's former Northern Regional Communications Director, Abdul Latif, dead. Baumia's campaign team unveiled. Dambotre named strategist Gideon Boakon spokesperson, and it goes on and on. So you can get the news on citynewsroom.com. Let's work together to achieve 146 billion target for 2024. Adam to GRA. Mahama is incorruptible. Sami Jemfi. Then finally, persons behind 12 million Ejapa deal won't go unpunished in next NDC government. Sami Jemfi.
All right. So that's what we have for the news paper review. Let me do a quick birthday wish here. This one, and I'm doing this because the person is an editor-in-chief. So this is happy birthday to Audu Mahama, editor-in-chief and publisher of the Custodian newspaper. You're a brother like no other. We are privileged to be your friend. Wish you long life, good health, prosperity beyond measure, and merited favor from Allah. Friends forever. This is coming from Elvis Dako and Yao Obeng Meno. Happy birthday to you, sir. All right, it's time for Sports Review. All right, now on Sports Review this morning, we have some news from NISAC 2024. Now, the Ghana Athletics president, Bawa Hussaini, has stated Citi TV is the best partner to work on a project such as the National Invitational Students Athletics Championship, NISAC. Now, he said this during his appearance on Citi TV's Breakfast Daily on Monday in the lead-up to the competition. Now, Hussaini stated that after Ghana Athletics and Citi TV co-organized a cross-country event a few years ago, it was only wise to use that relationship for the NISAC. Now, the NISAC runs from February 24th to February 28th at the University of Ghana Stadium, with over 50 senior high schools expected to be represented. Now, some news from Cote d'Ivoire. The Ivorian Football Federation has named Immerse Faye the new permanent head coach of the country's senior national team, the Elephants. Now, the announcement was made on Monday during the presentation of the AFCON trophy to Orange Africa, a leading partner of the team. Now, Faye guided the Elephants to their third AFCON title 2 weekends ago after they defeated Nigeria 2-1 in the final. He was the assistant to Jean-Louis Gasset at the start of the tournament, but Gasset was sacked when the Elephants were facing elimination and Faye took over. He managed to lead the team to the final and become the first home nation to win the AFCON since Egypt took it back in 2006. Some Champions League news. The UEFA Champions League round of 16 resumes this week with another set of 8 games in action on Tuesday and Wednesday. Tonight, Inter Milan hosts Atletico Madrid at the San Siro in the biggest game of the week in the competition. Now, in their last competitive meeting, Atletico beat Inter Milan to win their 2010 UEFA Super Cup. Now, in the Netherlands, PSV welcome Dortmund to the Philips Stadion for their 8 p.m. clash. It will be their second meeting in the competition after they crossed paths in the group stages in 2002. Dortmund won one of the ties, whilst the other ended in a draw. So that's what we have for the sports review this morning.